So the first thing I want to say real fast to get started, you guys might want to do this. I had I'm really out of breath. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I broke a rib, or I definitely did something to my rib. It's inflamed. I can hardly breathe. But something told me, because I was kind of in just, I wanted to sleep the past 3 to 4 days, most likely because I'm trying to heal my rib. My body needed it. But something told me, because 3 days ago I had a really hard day about my daughter. I can't even talk about it yet. I just I was closing my eyes in a meditative state, and I saw her when she was 1 years old, and she was just bawling her eyes out, like calling for me. And I can't think about that moment. But I told my daughter before, I was like, anytime you want to talk to me, you can talk to me and I'll feel you. And I was like, just touch your heart. And that's where I am. So she was touching her heart that night when I saw that stuff. And finally, the next day, out of a month, I finally get to talk to her. And I talked to her. I was like, were you thinking of me last night? And her mouth dropped. And she got so excited. And I was like, were you touching your heart? And she's like, and just got so happy. And I was like, I can always feel you, April. And that was important for someone, because that is not what I was just gonna say. How do I go about this? A year ago. So after that and stuff, the past 3 days I've just been healing physically, mentally, spiritually. And this morning I just kind of felt like I kept getting a little bit sick, and I felt stuck in a rut. And I was like, all right, where were you at a year ago? What were you doing a year ago today? And I go and I check my video from a year ago today. You can go on Snapchat, you can go on other things. I was crying in the woods. And I was like, at least I'm crying in a house now. It made me laugh so much. So if you look at where you were at a year ago, 2 years ago, 7 years ago, and you compare it to where you're at now, you might laugh about it. You might be like, I am stressing so much for no reason. I have come so far mentally, spiritually. You don't think you can mature anymore? You can. On the other side, somebody could be feeling very disconnected and bored. Someone is bored in their life. 414. I just pulled 3 cards to see what this was about to start, because these are the first 2 I pulled, which is disconnect and boredom and partnerships and alliances. I've been getting a lot of channeled messages. I don't feel intuitively called to do signs right now. If I was going to do fire signs, water signs, air signs, earth, I don't feel called to do it. I feel called to get out other channeled messages, 323 on the clock. So I'm going to listen to my intuition and my guides. Now, something really weird I got last night when I was cooking, 333 on the clock. So this could be resonating with you, or you could have watched a movie with Brooke Shields recently, or you saw The Blue Lagoon recently, or something like that. But it was so bizarre and strange, because I'm cooking my food last night and I get Brooke Shields, and then someone commented and put you are my star sister, and they put star separately with a star next to it, right when I was Brooke Shields. And I got all confused. And then as I said Brooke Shields out loud, that person messaged me the star thing, you're my star sister. And I was like, that is bizarre. So her birthday is May 31st. She's a Gemini. And I don't know why she is relevant right now or significant. Some of you may want to check out her documentary. You can find it on YouTube. She's a phenomenal woman. She is well-spoken. When she did her earlier movies, it was in the 70s. So the stuff that she did back then can be really criticized, but they were work of arts at the time. And something about Brooke Shields is significant. I don't know. I was very surprised when I got that. Good morning, Mr. Ram and Leanne Potter. Okay, so, and I usually don't feel called to do this deck, but from a year ago, when I'm crying in the woods, the video that pulled up, If you did just come in, I recommend looking at where you were a year ago, and you might feel a lot better. But the three first cards I pulled, and I got channeled to use this deck. It used to be one of my favorites, but 5:15 on the clock. We have the Ace of Cups. I've been picking up on pregnancy a lot recently, and that kind of reminds me of that. Also, breast milk is extremely healing for a lot of things, including eye infections. I know that may sound gross or weird, but like mother's milk is very beneficial. I used to talk about that on this channel. I think everyone has had a crush on Brooke Shields. She's drop dead beautifully gorgeous. She is gorgeous. But I feel like you've been manifesting new things to come in your life, like new loves, happiness. You could be scripting more now, or you've at least tried it. For someone, you've at least tried it. Now, I do feel like if you started randomly, if you got over someone or anything like that, there can be someone from your past heavily thinking about you or manifesting you. Like, I feel like this person is unintentionally manifesting you, or they could be, because this person stabbed themselves in the heart. It's like they were blindfolded to something. They stabbed themselves in the heart, and they could be doing some kind of rituals trying to get you to come to them. Someone can also be in the LGBT community. Roses could be significant, or something about a rose is significant. I've actually been getting that for like the past 2 weeks. I've been getting rose a lot, so maybe you want to do some manifestation with roses or buy some dried rose petals. If you need to do that, get on it. Also, I feel like you could have a lot of people heavily attacking you right now, like spiritually heavily attacking you. And another reason I'm going to say that is because, one, I bought even more protection. This isn't the only protection I've bought in. I don't want to like show you guys my butt. Sorry, I just had to maneuver different. But so I ordered one of these last week, and I didn't press return on it or anything else, but they sent me another one yesterday. And I was like, I probably really need protection. 323 is also significant because I keep seeing that when I'm in here for you guys. I would look that up when it comes to, hello, Purple Sunflower Healing. I would look up 323 when it comes to your work, finances, and career. Okay, I'm going to spray some of this. And it also has like a healing crystal inside. But whatever you do, I always recommend getting Palo Santo the most over sage. Everything else, Palo Santo works the best. Can you guys hear this a lot better now? I'm not at my desk though, so it doesn't look all cool. I'm proud of myself, you guys. You've been asking for a legitimate mic forever. I'd always get like those little ones on your shirt. I know, it was long overdue. All right, I just got all that stuff in my hair. 2 of Cups. I'm going to heavy channel because that's how I do it best. But I'm also getting Scorpio energy just from the skull at the bottom right there. It reminds me of death and rebirth. Someone can be getting into witchcraft, or you've been looking up more rituals and stuff to do. Remember, your enemies don't do anything, whether you pick up spell work or not. If you're not going to send it into the ethers back to them, if you're not going to send it back to them, send it to the ethers, or you don't even need to send it back to them. Those people are digging their own grave. What you put out will come back, especially if these people are doing it and doing these spells on you in a state of hate. They are going to manifest that in their own life. But if you're manifesting anything, you need to be high on happy in that moment. Believe it, feel it, see it. If you guys are more interested in like manifesting and all that, we can talk about it, but I'm going to keep doing this for now. I feel like someone is attached to someone they could be very bored in this connection with. Something about chicks could be significant. Someone could be having twins soon. That's a yes card to me. Someone can be having twins soon. 626. I just said in my head, is it autumn? And I got the, it's not going to be for everyone, but the Ace of Swords. That's a yes. Just because if someone does have twins and you have this terrible feeling you're definitely going to have twins, do not get rid of them. You will have family next to you, moving towards you. You will have your sister moving in with you to take care of those babies. That's specific. All right? Plus, having 2 sets of twins in our family would be really cool. I feel like someone is saving up money to move. Someone's having a lot of clarity on either a certain group of people or an amount of people that are watching you or keeping close tabs on you. You could honestly have 2 people, like past people, that come forward at the same time. I'm really getting that heavy energy. I've been having dreams about that. I've been getting that a lot in the meditative state for you guys, manifesting on this. It was just 11:11 on the clock. You could have 2 people coming in towards you, like 2 divine masculines or 2 divine feminines. Remember, guys, every person can be a divine masculine and every person can be a divine feminine, but it's based off your character and how you hold yourself, your integrity, modesty, etc. It was just 6626 on the clock, so that could be important. Just remember that too. Like if you're having a hard time and you don't feel like you're good enough or your looks or anything like that, the best thing you can work on is your character. Like, look at how the princesses and like queens have to act in situations. They hold themselves very well. And if you hold yourself accountable with stuff, like breaking a promise to yourself really lowers your confidence. Like when you make a promise to yourself and you don't keep it, that can suck. So I recommend like just making small promises to yourself, like 1, 2, 3 on the clock, this is correct. Like I'll go on a walk in the morning. Even if it's for 2 minutes, just like do little things that you make a promise to yourself, even if it's like scripting or anything like that. Do these types of things and it will really start to boost up your confidence. A lot of you could feel wounded right now, or it's like in whatever field you're trying to go into or you're in right now, it could even be at your work. I feel like people are trying to climb the ladder and they don't care what they're doing to get to the top. Like they will, this ladder, like people will walk past them, walk on their hands, hit their head. Like someone could be really two-faced too. I saw gang stalking. Gang stalking could definitely be happening. I was going to get on yesterday. The video I wanted wouldn't upload, so I took that as a sign. But I haven't left my house for like the past 3 days. I went out one time because I ran out of coffee, and then I went on a walk in my woods. But listen to your intuition. So I don't know if I told you guys this, and this is so significant. Moon hidden. When I was at my old job, I was not talking to this guy. I wasn't flirting with this guy. I wasn't getting with this guy. I'm pretty sure he was getting with this Aquarius at my work, the way they were touching each other in the aisles. But this girlfriend of this person's, she came to the work in the middle of the night. I worked night shift. And I was talking to this one ex-coworker of mine, and he has a similar car to this one guy that who knows what they were doing or what this woman thought of me. But she tried to hit me with her car twice. Now, let me say this, and she was screaming. It was 5 minutes before she came. I looked at 2 of my old coworkers and I was like, my anxiety's really bad. I feel like something terrible is about to happen. But before this woman comes near my house or anything like that, I know my anxiety, just like on camera yesterday, my anxiety skyrocketed. Like, I'm not kidding, just normal anxiety, 1441 on the clock. I'm talking about like shaking. I can't even explain the amount of anxiety I felt. And it's my body warning me before she comes. Like, so 5 minutes before she came, I felt this intense pull. And then the closer she got, the worse it got. And I start going up this ramp because I skate on my brakes. And I was going up this ramp and I saw her car pass once, and then I saw her go up the ramp. I didn't see her right away, but I felt it. And something told me to jump up with my board and go in this, like go over the curb where she can't get me. So as I do that, and I turn around once I get in there so I can stare dead at her like, I feel you, Bish. I feel you. I see you. So after that, like after the first encounter, she goes away, and within 5 minutes, it builds back up again. And I'm like, this is so weird. I know she's coming again. I go, it's a big empty parking lot to get to Whole Foods, and the mall's right here. It's like an abandoned mall, basically, so I could skate through it. And I go to skate back through this big parking lot, and before I do that all the way, I see her speeding to me, not following the parking lot. It's midnight or 3 a.m, who needs to? But she speeds through this whole section and is just aiming straight towards me. And this one ex-coworker of mine, his car was right there, and I was talking to him before I went to skate. So she saw that. I had to skate back, and I went to his car, and she probably thought it was her boyfriend's car at the time, or ex-boyfriend. I don't know. But, like, my body was giving me the warning signals. That happened yesterday, too. It's before she comes near my house, I know. And it's not just her doing it. It's like, it's gang stalking. And it's not even a joke. I know a lot of people talk about that kind of stuff on here and stuff. But especially if you are a tarot reader, be careful, because people are really vain, and they will think that you are speaking about them in everything you do. They think everything is about them, even though I'm picking up on your guys' energy, like channeling that. I can't help what I get. And I'm not relating any of this stuff to them. So whatever I say, if it's correct for you guys, my bad. Stop watching my shit. If you didn't watch my stuff, I wouldn't pick up on your stuff. It's that simple. If you're watching my stuff, you are most likely going to end up getting a personal reading at some point, because I can't help it. Also, personal readings, like, share, subscribe. I am going to lower my prices again. I think I might keep them at $50 flat. Just for whatever kind of reading, $50 flat. Pretty sure I'm doing that. Yeah, be careful working at Whole Foods. I'm pretty sure it's like a standard that you have to be liberal. I'm not even kidding. Like, high possibility. I'm just not into politics. I don't give an F. I want the best for people. I want the best for myself. And I'm cool with whatever. Live your life. Be free. I support you. Just don't be hurting anyone or harassing anyone. Then I do not support you. So it looks like someone is blocking a new beginning, won't walk into a new beginning, or something like that. This new beginning's on hold. But that means the tower has to come in. When you are channeled to do something, when you intuitively, instinctually feel called to do something, and you don't do it, and it's destined for you, universe, God, comes in, that tower coming down. Something about volcanoes could be significant. I just got all shaky again. Like, I'll just say this real fast. If I am picking up on your energy to the point it is burdening you, do something beneficial for yourself. 737. I am not after anyone's guy or gal. Yes, I am open-minded, but I'm not after anyone. I am so focused on my kid right now and getting work done and having a good career, fixing my teeth. Like, I have stuff I am focused on that is very important for me. And on top of that, I would never want to steal anyone's person away from them. I don't believe in that. I don't like that, and I don't think that is a good thing. I don't think that's winning or anything like that. It's fucked up. I don't want someone's boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife. Like, I don't. So before I get attacked anymore or continue to get stalked, like, what are you doing with your life? If I am on your mind that much, if you are following me around and you are planning my detriment, what are you doing with your life? You know you'll get caught for that stuff too. You don't think I journal everything about the people and everything else, who you are, license plate, etc., the album of your car following me around? You don't think that you will get caught. Just like literally, if you want to be happy, if you want your relationship to work, stop focusing on me. Focus on yourself. I'm not trying to be mean either. It's just like, gosh dang. It's kind of crazy. Like, I haven't even been working at that place in over a year and a half. The Chariot. Thank you. You could be feeling like you're being pulled in two separate directions. You think people who are doing those things are being manipulated? Manipulated by who, though? We are adults. Our actions are our responsibility. How we react to things, the stuff we do. If you are influenced to do something by a group of people and it's negative too, what are you doing with your life? No one else should be influencing you unless it's someone that is doing way better than you, is wise, loving, caring, something like that, that you look up to. You know? If you're in a very abusive, toxic relationship, then I can understand being basically brainwashed for a while. But when you're in something toxic and you know you want to leave, it's after you leave, just even for a week, 2 weeks, you feel the release, but you also realize how terrible that relationship was too. It's so hard to see it when you're in it. But if we don't take the blame for our own actions and we don't hold ourselves responsible for the things we do, 2222 on the clock, life is going to be really difficult. And it makes you look a lot better, and it will make you feel better taking responsibility for your actions and your reactions. We all have stuff to work on. I have a lot of stuff to still work on. I'm working every day of my life trying to fix things. But it's not easy, but you have to want to change. You have to want to be better, to do better. You know, instead of going and getting bitter and angry and trying to get revenge on someone, get better. What is getting revenge going to do to you? Definitely if the person didn't do anything. 5 of Cups, bitter. Stuck in the past, bitter, melancholy. Someone's really beautiful. I just got that. You could be mixed. 23. Someone is mixed and they're very beautiful. I'm honestly feeling like Black, Asian, or Mexican mixed in there. And that's just a yes card for me with the 10 of Cups. Someone is someone's emotional fulfillment. This can be someone you work with or worked with, or someone you're gonna meet. Or you know what? Whatever you're doing for work or whatever you want to start doing for work, this is gonna make you really happy. It is emotional fulfillment. And once again, positive affirmations are very important. I have to say Brooke Shields again. Brooke Shields is important. Maybe watch her documentary. She went through a lot of stuff. But the Lovers. And she's a Gemini. I was going to say, I just got Brooke Shields. She's Gemini, May 31st. You know what? Be careful. If you're a masculine, this could be feminine too, but I really am getting masculine. If you are in a relationship with someone, they can get one of their friends, or they could hire or pay someone to hit on you or try to get with you to see what you do and cheat. I really do feel that with like this two-faced woman. I feel like someone's doing love spells on a masculine. Do you see this arrow pointing? Remember, if you're manifesting or anything like that, I know it can be really hard, but trust me, you want to manifest, like, what if you get the person you really want and they're just terrible in a relationship to you, especially if they've already treated you terribly. So when you're doing it, like, try scripting or whatever. Like, what characteristics do you want in them? How do you want them to treat you? What do you want them to be like? For some of you, what do you want them to look like? I personally think looks should be on the lower part of the scale, because the main thing you want is, like, your person, you know? Someone that loves, adores you, that encourages you to be better, do better. They're there for you. Like, if you're sick, they take care of you. Someone amazing. Someone you deserve. Manifest someone like that. And Reiki healing could be significant. Are you from India? Hello from India. Where are you guys all from? And hello, Danny. Leanne, I used to work with him. I'm pulling you heavy. Oh, thank you. See, I know my readings are a little different, but that's what I feel called to do, is, like, share things that can be beneficial or help you. I don't want it to straight be like, because trust me, I can read the cards sometimes and it can be really negative, and I don't want to just, like, F you guys with that. Main goal is working on being the best versions of ourselves, because that will make you happy. I really hope you're writing down goals and setting goals for yourself. But now I am going to get into tarot a little heavy. There's definitely emotional fulfillment here, and my hair is bothering me. It's like pulling a strand. Should I weave it down? No. I shouldn't have sprayed that stuff. Well, in my hair. I got Something About You Infatuates Me. I've been getting that song a lot lately. It's my song, so I'm not sharing it. Planting seeds. I've been stuck on that song. This could be you too, with a hobby or a thing you want to create or start. I've been stuck on that song since I was homeless, like 7 years ago. I just got one part of the song, 747, and it wasn't until I opened up this channel again, like maybe 6 months ago or so, I started getting it more and more. And I was like, I guess I'm supposed to finish it. I can't read that right now. I'm sorry, hun. But I think you said you got a job in Portland. Congratulations. Some of you could be in Oregon. Ooh, so the Seven of Pentacles is you're working really hard and you're planting these seeds. Are my fingernails white? Because isn't that a problem? Sorry. They're like white, right? That's not good, I don't think. Okay. So you're planting these seeds. Hello from England and India. See, wait, one thing real fast. This is why I love building this community, because social media isn't just about money and stuff like that. Like, you're building a community of like-minded people from all around the world that we wouldn't have had the opportunity or chance to meet otherwise. That's also why I do block a lot of people, because this is a safe channel. It will always be safe. And if anyone ever says something mean to you in the comments and you're voicing how you feel, they're going to get blocked, reported, and possibly harass themselves. So I'm very protective over you guys, just so this is a safe, loving place where you can talk about things you're too scared to talk about with other people. All right? You're welcome, hon. So you're planting these seeds and you could be feeling a little down. You're like, where is this reward? Where is this blessing? Literally, the Seven of Pentacles is planting your seeds. You don't see it yet, but they're coming to fruition. It is going to be amazing. It's like, it's going to be so prosperous, whatever you are planting seeds for. The Sun, yes. That's literally a yes card. So that's why I like flipping in books too. But followed by that is the Ace of Wands. This is something you've been building or working on. And even if you don't have half the amount you want done, or even like a fraction, it's the thought, it's the idea, it's the seed that you planted in your head. And you do not get these seeds for no reason. You got something planted, you have an idea, bring it to life. Before this desk was made, someone had an idea of a desk. They brought it to light, the light bulb, everything. Like, before these things happen, it was a thought, a seed, an idea in their head. Bring it to life. I will support you on your journey. And I bet you a whole bunch of people in here would support you on your journey too. King of Wands, so an entrepreneur. I can't say that word right now. Entrepreneurial, leave me alone. A natural born leader, ideas that can be ultra successful, a creative visionary, timelessness, success, and fire. Some of you could be an Aries. And then we also have the King of Cups. So these could be two separate people coming your way. Male, female, it doesn't matter. They embody entities. Okay, so a love, emotional intelligence, patience. I feel like this is a water sign. I know it's King of Cups, but 3113, this person can be pretty intuitive or psychic. People do not know how spiritual this person truly is. You could have an inkling. Love, emotional intelligence, patience, experience, stability, balance, creativity, someone supportive, being nurturing, a wise leader. That could also be you. So we did pull the Nine of Wands earlier with like people climbing this ladder, but that's also determination, resilience, defiance, a last stand defense, the final push, excitement for what's to come, fighting motivation in time of the face of difficulties. Then the Nine of Wands is actually a beautiful card. In reverse, it's the need to open up and trust people, holding on to old stories, the need to let go of old battles, the need to follow through and finish what you started, trapped by your own boundaries and giving up. Luckily, it came up upright. But when it comes, and you're getting justice in some situation, you learned a lesson and you closed a cycle. Something is closed in your life, you are done with. This could be an old way of thinking, this could be an addiction, this could be a person. You let go of something because you completed the cycle. You learned it and you didn't want to repeat it. Good for you. So, you know how I said you're planting these seeds and then the Ace of Wands came out? New ideas, the seed of potential, the arrival of inspiration, illumination, intense creativity, the mirror-like nature of the consciousness, the interconnectedness of all things, the ability to manifest anything. And we had the magician coming out. What would I do with $1,200? I would get a lawyer for my daughter. Maybe put a little bit towards my dentist right now. But definitely my daughter and my teeth. Those are my two main things right now. 100%. I don't mind living in my car for a little bit. I don't. If I can get my daughter, well, I need like a place so that looks good with my daughter. But right now, what I'm just trying to get is communication for the time being. I want to be able to talk to her at least once a week. I know that's so pushing it, apparently. I get like once a month if I'm lucky. A miracle would be twice. A miracle literally would be twice a month. I'm not even freaking flapping you guys. It's a fact. Rest and rejuvenation. So this could be important for you right now. You could have been working really hard, or you're working really hard on healing yourself, which could be exhausting. Like, you may be wondering why you're so tired too. It's because you're healing yourself. You're healing your mind, body, and spirit. And you're planting these seeds for something amazing. So if you have been working really hard, there's a time for rest and rejuvenation. Going outside in nature can really help, unless your intuition is telling you to stay inside. Like, after I said I'd be outside, I wouldn't be outside for 10 hours yesterday. I know this lady came towards my house because I could feel her. My whole body went into like an anxiety shock, and I wanted to go outside, and I was like, another day inside. Okay, what can we do? Clean. pack stuff up and clean and cook. Guys, if you want your intuition to really pick up too, what you're ingesting is important. Like, for instance, this morning I got channeled to eat pinto beans. I got those last night too. And I looked up the magical properties of pinto beans. And it's literally like, I forget, but it's something about protection. Like, not just protection, but it's with divination. Like, it can help with your divination skills and stuff, which is really cool. But listen to what you feel intuitively guided to eat. Like, whether you're being called towards rice, beans, vegetables, like something weird, putting certain things in your coffee in the morning, like cinnamon. Start listening to that stuff. But I noticed I get a lot of channeled things when I'm cooking. It's in the shower, brushing my teeth, washing my hands, anything with water, and fire, like looking into flames. But cooking, I get like so much stuff. That's when I got Brooke Shields last night too. That is so important for some reason. Heart chakra. If Brooke Shields is in here, you need to heal your heart chakra from all the trauma that you were put through. Once again, she is an amazing woman. If you look at her documentary. Foundation and achievement. So this could be something you've already built, or this could be something holding in your future that is meant for you. There's foundation and achievement here. But there is a heavy need to rest right now. And I feel like some of you, you're like, I can't take off, or I can't rest right now. Like, I know I have all these things to do, and you're just like stressing out. You're like, I have to work. I have to get these things done. I need to put in this much work. It is just as important to rest. Even if you feel like you've been more on the slope of like resting a little too much and stuff, if your body is calling you to relax and rest and not do something yet, then try to listen to it. But if you have been down for a little bit of time and resting, it could be very important for you to try to push yourself if you know you have to. But some of us can be sick. Some of us could not feel good. And it's hard to put in a lot of work when you don't feel good. I literally, in this arm, I cannot cut like food, do a whole bunch of stuff. I need to go get an x-ray of my rib. It's from when I flipped over my handlebars and was like body bent backwards. Oh, it just hurts talking about it. It's right here and back here. There could be some temptations in your life right now. Someone could also be very tempted to come towards you. My neck just got itchy then too. Yeah, someone can be very tempted to come towards you. Someone can think you are manifesting them or doing spell work on them because of how bad this person wants you. But then another thing can be like someone could have also been having past life dreams of you guys, or they know that you are a special person in their life. And now they feel like the person that stabbed themselves in the heart. This person stabbed their own heart. They broke their own heart doing something. They could also feel your emotions right now. So if you're really emotional about, like if you're going through a divorce, custody battle, a breakup, missing your children, if you lost a child, like you feeling that pain, your twin or like true soulmate can really feel that. Like when you're crying, this person feels like crying, and vice versa. There is some temptation though, but it looks like there's obstacles and challenges in the way. Like, and I have been getting this, like someone to come towards you, they know they would have to change. They know they would have to change. This person doesn't want to hurt you. They like do not want to hurt you, especially if they've already hurt you in the past. I just heard yes, or like good job. This person doesn't want to hurt you, and they could be really tempted right now to come out and reach forward, but they could have someone else on the side. They could be drinking too much or doing drugs or something that's tempting them that is keeping them from getting to you. This person, like I said, they don't want to hurt you anymore. They don't. They don't think you deserve that, and you don't deserve that. So many of us have like been suffering in so much pain and have been so hurt. Like, you guys don't need any more pain or hurt. Some of you could have been having headaches recently or something with your stomach. There is some temptation though. I'm going to pull in whoever needs something about glass could be significant. That could also be someone's last name. The Empress. I'm just going to start heavy channeling too. Something about you infatuates me. Emotional fulfillment, the Empress. Someone that is holding on to old stories. 404 or 444 on the clock. Okay, I'm going to tap in on the deception real fast. Someone could be tempted to deceive you. You could also have a old friend from childhood, someone you really loved at one point. This person could have always thought they had control over you. Like, they control you. You don't talk back. You don't do this. You don't do that. This person could have thought you were scared of them. You are not scared of them anymore. But you're also 4114. That number's been coming out a lot too, and it's 114 on the clock. This person doesn't have any control over you right now. And they're also losing control over everything in their life. Relationships, family, friends, all that kind of stuff, because they are diving so deep into hatred, trying to burn your life down. They're carrying this can of gasoline, literally fuming from their own head, freaking out, sparking left and right at everyone, yelling at everyone in their house with this can of gasoline, and they're going over to you, and they're trying to light all this stuff up. Long and behold, they are sparking so much, running around their house with the gas, they are burning down everything in their life, trying to take down yours. Like I said, your enemies are digging their own grave. You need to be careful about who you talk about too. Like, if you are trying to harm someone or affect someone, this could be happening to you, that genuinely cares and loves people, genuinely wants the best for everyone, genuinely is genuine, and is not doing anything to go out of their way to hurt or affect anyone else. You're in your own lane, and you are focused on goals, hobby, career, family, stuff like that. You don't have time to try and F someone's life up for something they did to you. Like, someone is really causing, they're in this detrimental stage. I'm getting they are a detriment to themselves. Someone is losing themselves in hate, and for whoever that's for, like, I am praying for that person. Don't be so busy trying to ruin another person's life that you don't even realize you're ruining every relationship and person in your own. Yes, Ace of Swords, clarity. An aha moment, truth revealed. It's not fun to be bitter. Like, it doesn't feel good to be there. And if anyone's there, like, start writing, start working on yourself. Is your body at the shape you want it to be or the place you want it to be? How's your mental health? 43, 34. Like, there's things we can do in those states because we are human. We can all get this way. But the more you work on yourself and your character and loving yourself, you are more able to love others and treat others in a very good manner. You guys deserve that. Everyone deserves that, you know? So someone's having clarity on some deceit. This could even be someone having clarity because they think they are ruining their own life. Someone can be realizing how deceptive they truly are. Whoever's deceiving you, though, there's clarity here and there's judgment being called down to them. But like I also said, this person, 117 on the clock, that was also my bad number for a while, like danger nearby, and this ear is ringing really loud now. 424. The fours are also stability, so that can be by someone's house. Hello. Okay. I'm not crazy completely. I'm channeling, and when I channel, I get a whole bunch of stuff. So if I randomly say yes and you ask the question, yes, 44, 44. If I say no, no. But judgment is also self-realizations. And then with clarity and deceit, someone can be realizing the deception they were causing or doing. And then the devil in this toxic, devilish energy. This could also be someone that broke your heart. This could be the person that stabbed themselves in the heart. Like, this person deceived themselves. An aha moment, truth reveal, clarity, judgment, self-realizations with the deceit. And then the devil, also Capricorn energy, followed by the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups. This is a classic romantic, someone that loves very heavily, with the 10 of Cups. This person is realizing this is you. This is a legitimate soulmate or pair. For instance, like if you don't sleep with anyone in general, and you did sleep with someone, like that person, one, could have not believed that at first. But if you seriously don't, you could have slept with someone because you already knew what the connection was from your guides. But also, you empresses and emperors, you don't chase, you attract. Because whatever is meant for you, one, will never pass you by, but two, not everyone is at the state you are when you meet them. But so you're not going to be disrespected. You're not going to waste your time on someone that has a lot to work on, that you know wouldn't treat you right. And it doesn't mean you're waiting for them either. It just means you know your worth. And it's not in an ego way. It's not in a cocky way. I'm better than everyone else way. It's, I've learned a lot of lessons. I've been through a lot of stuff, and I know what I will and will not put up with. I want to be respected and loved in a relationship, and that can be you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Once again, we are all human, and we make a lot of mistakes. I am like top of that list right there. Lots of mistakes. Me. All right? Yeah, this person can be watching you on social media, online, or planning. But this, I keep getting something about a friend. This is like a mother figure or a Taurus, because we keep getting like this backwards Empress. This is so specific for someone. And if like you're wondering 737 on the clock, why you have anxiety towards something, or you randomly just get a bad feeling like someone's spreading stuff about you or something, it is literally that ex-friend. Like, someone does not want you to be better than them, to win, to be happy, to have your own career, your own friend group, like anything. Someone does not want that for you. And then we have King of Pentacles, the Hangman, Cancer, and Pisces. What about, and then, so if this is this person that cut, switch, flip, so this King of Pentacles, because this came out in the last reading too. If this is the person that is realizing that they're deceptive, or they were very deceptive because they were flighty or something else like that. Wait, if this is this person, you could be getting financially rewarded soon for learning a lesson or taking responsibility for your actions. Even if you didn't apologize yet to a person or something like that, you noticing your deception can bring you a financial blessing. Like, your guides are clapping for you happy right now because you're learning. And it's not like you're you could be beating yourself up, but you're being a good person and you're coming to a conscious self-realization of your actions. That is reward right there. You are getting rewarded for that. Like, good job if that is you. Anytime we hear a tarot video too, when we're like, they're talking about me, or we get real angry, instead of getting angry at it, if you're like, is that me? Or do I do this? Freaking so good for you. I do that myself. Like, sometimes it sucks hearing certain things, but we hear them and it's like, okay, that's something I need to work on, or I should be working on. If you're becoming more conscious and having self-realizations of the person you want to be, or past toxic stuff you've done, 111 on the clock, I applaud you. So many people cannot take responsibility for their own actions. It is a crazy amount. But then there's a crazy amount of good-hearted people too. That even though we feel like everyone can be bad or mean or this or that, genuinely, like, look at certain pages and stuff of people getting bullied and the amount of people that stand up for each other and other people. There's always the Karens or the a-holes or the mean people that literally just want to pick on someone else because they hate their own life and you're happier in some way or you're doing something they can't do. Like, there's so many of you in here too that are so kind-hearted and good-loving people. And that's amazing. Focus on those people, not all the negative ones. You'll probably attract more negative ones in your life. Focus on the good. It's going to take work to do that too. But instead of finding the worst in every situation or what can be wrong, look for what can I learn from this? What was one thing positive that came out of it? Even if the one positive thing is, well, I learned I will never do that again. It's something. It's positive. I am getting called to end this reading right now. I do feel like going on again, but I want to pick up on some different situation. I'll meditate on it. I'll give you guys an oracle card real fast. I did feel medicine woman earlier, so we'll go to this. I just got spirit of fire and purification. But also I know my voice may sound a little off or stuff like that. Like I said, I'm in the process of fixing my teeth. So it is going to be a little difficult to talk right now. That could be something you want to do too. Fix your teeth. Spirit of earth. Have faith. You are supported. And purification. How did I just pull those? I saw spirit of fire and I got purification, 36 and 19. Those could be significant ages, or the 19th can be a significant day. Raise your vibration by caring for your energy. But last night, I'll tell you what I did, and it actually really helped my mental health too. It was like a treat, because we get so sucked into social media and constantly listening to things. I turned off the TV. I lit some candles around my house. I grabbed a book. I put it on my yoga mat right there. And I sat there and I lit the candle and I put on love frequency music, like a heart chakra thing to heal my heart more. And I sat on my yoga mat and I just did stretches and I really breathed into each one for like self-care. It made me feel like I was doing something special, or like I was at some kind of like class or retreat with the candles, stretching, dim light. Like, I highly recommend doing stuff like that. If you can't light candles, maybe you can invest in getting flameless candles. But that self-care is really, even though it can be hard for a lot of us with depression to either feel like we deserve it, or it can be really hard to even get in the shower at times or do anything like that when you are deep in depression. But making yourself a bath or taking a nice shower, and you can even make like a coffee scrub thing for your skin with coconut oil. I don't recommend doing that in your shower though, unless you have an amazing drain or have Drano. Okay? But having a really nice bath for yourself and setting it up and go in with the intention that you are at a resort. You are treating yourself. But not just that, put on some frequency music and get in that beautiful spot. And then pretend you're living the life you want to live. Like, be happy and thinking be like, I am financially able to take care of everything right now. Really feel that and be like, I am safe. I am loved. I am blessed, protected. And when you feel you're in that happy spot, like you're already Can you hear me now? What did you guys what did you guys just hear last? Okay, it's good. So, what did you guys hear last? I'm going to get into this. I love you guys. You're all so cute. You're like, yes. Clara, honey. You have some stuff you need to work on, babe. 777 on the clock. Spiritually, you need to love yourself or something. The reason your message is held for review is because that was a very nasty message. We don't bully on this page. Work on yourself, girl. I can't help but smile when I see something that bad. Should I take my shirt all the way down? Would you enjoy that? I'm sure she is gone now. I can feel her. This girl is most likely going to come to my house soon. That's what I mean. Like, I guarantee you within like 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to feel her freaking energy coming close. You guys like it? I was like, you know what? I have a lot of stuff I have to pay for right now, but I promised so many of you guys, and this is my job. I want to be able to invest in it. So I invested in that laptop, which is very slow now, but I'm very grateful for it. And this mic. I just got it in yesterday, but isn't it pretty? I love it. You can also do other creative stuff on here. You know what I was thinking of doing? I'm not going to tell you yet till I do it, actually. Because someone will come in and try to do some danky ass spell work on me. The art of rituals. Fact. Someone will if I do that, and then I might not do it. Yep, intuition. Your intuition can be very, very strong. I am going to read this one. I'm just going to flip in this book then and find it. So, Spirit of Earth 19, have faith, you are supported. Purification, raise your vibration by caring for your energy. I can feel her coming. This lady is angry, freaking. Once again, if you don't want me to pick up on your guys' stories, do not enter live chat. Because I pick up on you. I can't help it. That's why they can be all over the place, too. Because I literally get multiple people. She's for whoever needs it the most. I loved the kitty, too. The kitty was cute. The art of rituals. Practice rituals to re-enchant your life. That's what I mean, you guys. If you're trying to study more into that kind of stuff or the occult, start doing nice rituals. Like, go manifest the life you want. You can do it. You can get it. Activation right there. You will get anything you want. You are beautiful, handsome, sexy, smart, unique, one of a kind. No one else has your handprint. You, my dear, can get anything you want. Feel it, know it, believe it, and see it. Okay. Return to the source of the feminine for purification. So someone can also feel like they need to go back to you. Embrace. Remember. I don't know that. You are a vessel. Nature is your vessel. I am the heart cup symbol of the feminine vessel, made of curves and hollows. I embrace all forms of my life in my belly, my matrix. A woman is made to embrace and receive from another. Like her psyche, the shape of her body is made of curves and hollows. And no matter what analyst says a woman does not embrace to fulfill a need, but to create something new. That is the female principle. She is a vessel, a matrix, ready to be fertilized, a woman's encounter with another aims to create, whether that is a child yet to be born, a work of art, a social project, or simply a thing of beauty. Embracing is the doorway to fertility. I also got, some of you guys might, because I read this last night, put like a cup of rice by your front door or something like that, because it's supposed to get like spirits. They have to count all the grains before they can come in or something. I recommend doing that if you end a heavy attack. And remember, guys, this is called the medicine woman. You could be a male and this could happen. You could be the spectrum in between. So try not to just think that. But yes, obviously, like children, they come from a woman. I can't do anything about that. I think they are doing transplant things, though, like where someone, I've heard about that, like being able to have kids, a man. Just be careful on your body. I can feel her near my house right now. I can feel her thinking about me. Okay. To obtain your victories, you may have to become a fighter, warrior, or a hyperactive person. Be proud of your successes, no matter how small. That's not in there, but trust me, no matter how small, be proud of your successes. If you woke up today, success. For real. However, this card asks a fundamental question: enclosed in armor to be efficient, holding fast to a defensive position, have you cut yourself away from your feelings? Something was just ticking. I just feel like that's a time bomb, like something is just ticking right now. And now I'm getting time bombed by Irration. It's like she's a time bomb bound to detonate. Better cut your ties before it's too late. Ooh, that's how someone could feel in a relationship. Male, female, it doesn't matter. Like someone's a time bomb. Like better cut it off before it's too late. That's a good song too. Here, let me. Hold on. Can I not message? Okay. Time Bomb by Irration. Remember, your body, you are a vessel. You have the ability to be flowed through. It is time to stop struggling, surrender to what is here. I feel her here right now. My head is about to start shaking. Like, I feel her. I don't know if you guys ever get so stiff from anxiety, like your body can move weird. That is how I feel. Like, anytime she gets close, my whole body freezes up. And for me to tell her to, that message wasn't going to show because it was not a very nice message, just freaking out about my looks. Okay. I can feel her. Like I said that story earlier, how before she came to come hit me with her car, I never had that feeling. Like from my head to my toes, I could feel her coming. And my anxiety was so major. This is so significant for someone else too, if you are being gang stalked or stalked. Like if you get an extremely heightened sense of anxiety out of nowhere, it can be because they're by your house or something, or by you. Yes, 100%. Someone needs to know that. You have the ability to be flowed through. It is time to stop struggling and surrender to what is here, to life presenting itself before you. A relationship, project, a child. The key word is embrace. And awaken your gift. To embrace, you need a repetitive attitude. Throughout the day, take a short moment to let yourself be inspired by the course of life. If a word or attitude, spot those times when you judge sticking to your position or when you are defensive. You must somehow let go and surrender. There is nothing passive about surrendering. In surrendering, you must look for the creation you sensed in the encounter. Nourishing your taste for another's is invigorating, and a new space opens in the dance, breathing in and out. I can feel her. I'm sorry. I can feel her by my house right now. And when that happens, my I can't speak almost. My throat, like chakra, everything starts. I can't even explain it, but that's so crazy to me. Like, I have done nothing to this person except her watching my tarot videos and me picking up on her energy, most likely. I can't even wear a flannel without getting harassed. Like, my God. Life is showering you with its abundance. That might be why. I open the dance of synchronicities. A favorable wind is flowing in your life, and I support you on your path of healing. A lot of people come out of the woodwork. Temptation. When you're about to get something big, just remember that. Work on your sacral chakra right now. You're going to be able to rejoice in celebration. Stand your dang ground. Don't give up right now. Don't quit. You probably have the urge to quit, not start something, give up, or you feel more like maybe it's not going to work out. It is working out for you. It is working out so good for you. A favorable wind is blowing your way. Things are going to start aligning in your life. Things are aligning in your life. You are gifted spiritually. You are waking up. You wake other people up. You have been on this healing path and journey. And you, my loves, are getting your manifestations to come in. They may start small. It may be big right away. But don't give up because a favorable wind is blowing your way. I'll be right back on. But I'm ending this reading now because it's a little long. I love you guys.